AMD stock is looking really good right now. It's just broken a trend line, and I think there's a great trading opportunity available over the next few weeks. So in this video, I want to look at a price analysis of AMD and also the upside potential of this potential trade. Let's take a look. Now, if you enjoy my analysis of AMD or other stocks on the channel, please consider signing up to my email newsletter, where I share professional trading tips to help you make more profit trading stocks. Link in the description below. So AMD is long-term bullish and has been trending up nicely over the last 10 years. And you can see over that time, it does trend really nicely, often creating multiple trading opportunities with simple trend line rules. So you can see here, price came back from 166, fell into this low here before moving up once again. This peak here, 133, fell back into support of $93 before moving up. So you can see it does trend well and does offer trading opportunities using simple trend lines. So you can see if I add a trend line here, we've got a clear break and price moving up. And you can use a simple take profit target of this level up here for your exit. You can also add a trend line here and notice how price breaks up uniformly, forming a new peak. So looking at AMD's recent price action, it does look as if since the price peak here back in March 2024, around about $225, price has fallen quite uniformly and found support at this level here of $76. And it looks as if now it has broken this trend line and is looking perhaps to make a move up. So I think there is a trading opportunity available for AMD. Before we mark out where that could be and what the upside potential is and the downside risk, let's first mark out some key price levels to see where AMD is trading in terms of its current price action. So the first level I want to mark up is that recent peak of 227, just here, where price traded up and then trended back down into this recent low here. And that recent low most recently is $76. I'm going to mark that one up as well. So we've got that peak and we've got that support level where it looks as if price is reversing. Now, in between those two key levels, we've also got a medium level in here in the middle where it did have a short-term break and have a downtrend before moving up. And that's around about 133. We've also got this peak back here in November 2021, which I want to mark up. That might offer some short-term resistance as price moves up. And also I want to mark up this level here of 92, where price moved up, found support, and then moved up to form the most recent peak. So right now, if we look on the chart, we can see that the current price action, 110 is the most recent close. It's trading between this level of 92 and also this level here of 132. The next possible level of resistance could be 132 here. So we can see, looking at the price action, from the peak here, AMD has trended downwards and it has found support at 76. And now it's starting to move up. Since that low, we've had 5 weeks up. And last week, there is a pullback. So the price action since that low has broken the downtrend line, suggesting and giving us the first indication that the trend might be changing and price might move up from here. So we've got a key level being met, we've got a trend line break, we've got that first peak being created here, and now we've got some selling pressure testing how far this is going to move. So I want to mark up that price peak there because this could be a potential entry point for us for our trade. And entering here would be using Dow theory. Essentially, the price has come down to here, it's moved up, 1 week pullback, and if price continues to move up and takes out this peak here, this would be a good rule to enter on. Now, another option to enter on would be a counter trend rule, where we could use the peak of this bar here. So far we've got these bars moving up, we've got a 1 bar counter trend. So if you wanted to get in a bit earlier, a bit more aggressive with higher risk, you could use this peak here as your entry rule. Essentially, next week, if price starts to rise and takes out that high here, you could enter at this level here of $116. So, two possible entry rules to buy into AMD on a short-term trade. Either here on a counter trend rule, 116, or on Dow theory, 123. Two options. So using the counter trend entry as a rule, if you were to enter here, you've got about 15% upside until that first level of possible resistance around about 133. And if it breaks through there and moves up, the next level of possible resistance would be around this 164 level. So that would give you a 40% upside from the counter trend entry. And if AMD keeps going and it trends all the way up until the most recent peak, then you would have around about a 96% upside, which would be a great return over time. Of course, a move that big might take over 6 months. So setting an initial 10% stop loss on this trade using the counter trend entry would offer a risk reward ratio of 1.5 to this level here, a ratio of 4.29 to that second level, and then a really healthy risk reward ratio of 9.87 to the top level. I think probably this level is more realistic, short term. There does seem to be some level of resistance here, so price might run out of steam here in reverse, but it might keep going. We just don't know. But I think overall, there's definitely a trading opportunity available here for AMD. What we need to see this week is for price action to show it's not going to break this level here of around about 107. We want to see strong price action. Now, if there's another red bar next week and it takes out this level here, then I'd be more hesitant on the trade. But hopefully, if we do have a strong green bar this week and it takes out this level here, the counter trend entry, or it takes out this level here, the Dow theory entry, it will confirm that the buyers are in control and price is moving up. Let me know what you think. Would you take this trade? What are your rules? I'm keen to know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.